Hello, hello, hello. Put the screen out. That music's quite loud. Let me just music down. How is that? Is that better? Presume that's better. Hello, sir. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings. Hello, hello. That shout out button. I think that's a shout out button. There we go. How are you doing, sir? Yeah, so welcome to the new office. Lighting is not great in here. I'm gonna have to get a lamp or something. But yes, I have a new. I'm good. I'm good. I'm in my new office. This is where I work from. Which I'll show in a second. Hence the printer behind me. But I've just had a deliver a new monitor, so I've got a new monitor set up. Basically, yeah. I mean, I've got a lamp I've been using downstairs. I might bring that upstairs for now. Sometime tonight. So I just got tonight. I'm planning on doing a stream, proper stream tomorrow. I just thought I would do a quick little stream that just test everything is working. Is the webcam working? Because I've got the Logic Capture software running. So I could zoom the camera in better. Is it working? Appears to be working. It appears to be in sync. Just because with the webcam at the monitor, I think miles away. I was hoping to be dual screening, but there's something wrong with it. I bought a new VGA cable and it's still second. Well, it's still not working. So I think it's just it must be the port wrong with the port. However, these monitors, this one I've got, uses display as a display part as well as HDMI. So I'm going to get a second one of these, and I'll connect that with display port on the lamp too. But let me give you a little squiz around if I can pick this up right now. So this is how much? There we go. Right. So here's the new monitor. And get it all in. Which flex have I got? There we go. See, yes, the new monitor on the desk there. I haven't got that screen working, so I'm gonna have to just for now. Yes, this is on the. I don't know how much flex I've got with this. See, this is on the old desk I used to use, and then if I turn the monitor on that way, try and keep it straight. You can see it's my work desk. Put it over there, and that chair. See, it's my work desk. Chair is really in the way, isn't it? That's better. So doing all my work from is the whiteboard over the end printer. And then, as I said, literally just turn around and I have my own setup here. But that's what we're looking at the moment. It's not finished. It's not. Oh, that's not right, is it? It's not finished. There's more things we need to sort out. Like I'm going to get a clamp for the. I'm moving this chair now. That chair's really annoying me. I'm going to get some desk clamps for the monitors. But there's no point in getting that until I get the second monitor, which will be the next few months. And then it'll look better. I'm also going to get a clamp thing for the microphone as well. But like what Rod has. And then it'll just put up in place. I may need a bigger desk. But hopefully with the monitors and the mic being on the clamp, I'll have more desk space. So. But yeah, so that's my new office at the moment. So yeah, during the day I'm sat over there working, and then in the evening I'm over here. But yeah, so I just wanted to check. The thing I wanted to check as well is, so I just got these as well. I've got the box, these TP links which are plugged in, and literally I set them up, and about 45 minutes after I set up, my PC lost the connection, but it came back straight away. If anybody's wondering about the monitor, by the way, I've got the box here. See it very well on the webcam. Humongous box. What's that in? That's what I'm looking for. See that? G-Master G723i Armor. There you go. I am a monitor. I was wondering. Yeah, so I wasn't actually expecting the monitor until tomorrow. It was supposed to come between tomorrow and Monday, and it arrived today. Hence why I put the thing out saying I'm going to stream till tomorrow. And then I spent the last hour putting everything, the monitor up and just setting the TP, which is why I'm not doing a full stream tonight, to be honest. But yeah, so everything seems to be working, but I need to get the monitor clamps so we can get the monitors behind and off the desk, and one for the mic. Oh, the other thing I'm going to get as well, I have to go around to doing, it's on the list, is getting a stream deck as well. But it's going to be a case of, as next few months, 3, 4, 5 months, going getting bits at a time. So this month's purchase was the monitor and the TP Link, so I could get the PC back up and running in the office here. And then, as over the coming months, we're going to get a second monitor again, the desk, monitor clamps, clamp for the mic, and then a stream deck. And as the year goes on, we'll get bits and pieces each month. And then hopefully, by the summer, we'll have a pretty good setup. It may be that I have to get a bigger desk, but I do have quite a bit of room. If I move this again, I don't know how much you saw on the thing, but you can see that there's the desk, there's the desk, and there's the cupboard. That's some boxes there. So we've got quite a bit of space on the edge of the desk there, so I could put a longer desk in. I don't know how if the whole desk shows up. It's not a very big desk. But yeah, so we've got the space to put a bigger desk in. So that'll be like the last thing, probably. Is the last thing. That's probably the most expensive thing to get a new desk. So I want a chair as well. I'm gonna get a new chair because this. Yeah, I'm using this again because I'm back at the desk, but it's old and. But yeah, so your chair would be the last thing. But yeah, so it'll be second monitor clamps, mic clamps. And then stream deck, and then desk, and then chair. Yeah, and then we'll be in a much. I mean, already this is much better streaming on a proper desk rather than sitting on my couch across the room. So this is what I like though. Might have to get a ring light or a desk lamp or something. I do need a lamp actually for that desk, so. I might be better to buy a lamp and then I can just move it here when I need it rather than buying a ring light, which are quite expensive. Yeah, also the other thing is because I've now got around to doing this and I've got the setup, it means I can start the playthroughs of this game. I haven't gotten started yet, but we're all going to do Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which I might, if I remember, if I get time tomorrow, I'll install Mass Effect Legendary Edition and we can start the playthrough tomorrow night. Yes, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow evening. Right, everything seems to be working. Camera's okay. Just got the lighting. Not dropped any frames, so that's good. I was slightly worried how OBS would react to doing it over a TP link, but it seems to be fine. But yeah. Oh, and David, I know you want to do that game you gifted me. And we were going to last Friday, and then what happened was, well, Phoenix couldn't do it anyway because he was working, and I was doing some family stuff Friday. Every time I go for dinner at my dad's, and my sister and a bunch of there, and we went for her dog and my dad's dog, and went for a family walk after, and we just lost track of time. And by the time I got home, it was like 9 o'clock, so it was kind of just too late to start. So I didn't stream last Friday. And I didn't stream this Wednesday because I was sorting out this office. But yeah, so we'll do a stream tomorrow night because we haven't done one all week. And then it'll be back to Wednesdays, and I may check an extra one on Monday. I don't know. Yeah. So what was the game? Oh, Rise of Nations. That was it. Yeah. Yeah. But the other thing as well is that Rod and Phoenix are different in their new house. They're not gonna have internet till let's say the 8th to the 10th. So we might want to wait and do Rise Nation when Phoenix got access back. We can play. That's a couple of weeks time. Yeah, which is another reason why I was thinking of maybe chucking an extra stream in next week because they're not going to be able to stream with them for the next couple of weeks. I think you have to still get it back on. So well, as I say, there when there's no good one Tuesday. Well, as I say, they got to internet till like the 10th or something of January, the 8th of January. So Phoenix would be able to join in. Sorry, the 8th to 10th of February, not January, February. So Phoenix would be able to join in for another couple of weeks anyway. So I think we'll just wait and do Rise Nation when Phoenix has his internet sorted up and running in a couple of weeks. When does it go on Tuesday and a Friday? RPs and TCGs? What are RPs and TCGs? Don't know what RPs. Role playing? Table card games? Have I got that right? Something like that? Okay, so I got the King, I didn't get the G. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, what we could do is do some Stardew on Wednesday, maybe. But yeah, so if we get installed, I'm going to start with playthrough of Mass Effect Edition tomorrow. And then we'll do Stardew on Wednesday, and then we'll continue Mass Effect on Friday. And I may or may not chip an extra stream on a Monday, don't know. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, that's the plan. I'm really happy that everything's working, that we're not getting any out, because my theory was typically we're going to get like frames dropping and stuff, but we're not, so that's good. But it's already so much more comfortable streaming from here than it is from the living room. I kind of wish I had like expert thing to put a background on, so you're not looking at a printer and a whiteboard. But I've got a feeling that my machine would. I don't know. I could look into an expert, I suppose. But yeah. So that's everything seems to be. Oh, what the one my tissue? Everything seems to be running alright. So I don't know. Oh, Evan, hello sir, how you doing? Don't know what your mic said about. There's more noise when you talk than expected. What do you mean there's more noise? I mean, my mic's not picking up anything else I can see than my voice. So when I'm not talking, the mic level on OBS doesn't move. So what do you mean by? What do you mean by oversteering? Obviously, that's what you do on a car. It's not what you do. Your mic isn't picking up anything other than my voice. I don't know what the sound you're hearing. I was just saying, Emerald. Eventually, what I'm going to do, I'm just getting bits of pieces at a time, but I'm going to get some clamp stands. It happens when you put the gain up higher than you should, the mic will up your voice. Oh, it might be that I need to adjust the gain because I'm on the deck. Could be I checked on the gain. Anyone's interested? Does that need to be adjusted? Slight crackle when I talk. Could be gain, could be loose connection on the microphone. Go away. Do I have software mic boosted? I wouldn't even know how to do that. What, is that an OBS? Windows setting on them. I don't think so. Does it sound any better? Did you see when I showed the gain? The gain. But yeah, I'm gonna get so the minute I've just got the one monitor, I'll show. Oh, hang on, I'll get the camera on so you can see it. Well, here's the new monitor. And this is obviously on the old desk. Tiny. The monitor's 27 inches. It's not tiny. Can't even fit it in the webcam box. The only thing that issue I've got is that move that out of the way. Is that I'm not happy with the brightness settings. I keep changing the brightness settings. See, that's what it's brightness and contrast. Working again now. We're back on. Yeah, so I don't know what happened there. It appears that the extension that my original link plugged into downstairs lost power. Don't know why that was, but it's working again now. Yeah, so what I was going to show you before this went off. So here's the in there. So you can see there. I've got contrast at 50, brightness at 80, and I'm not happy. I still don't think it looks right, but I don't know what the settings should be. And annoyingly, it keeps it. I don't know what it should be. If anyone's got any ideas what it should be set to, let me know. But so if I just show you, so this is my desk. The desk I used to use before downstairs, mount and everything. The second screen is not working. I think my the port that I used to VGA on the computer, which is it's not a VGA port, it's got a VGA adapter in it. I think that's not working. But when I got my second monitor, they use DisplayPort, and I've got DisplayPort port, so I'll use that second one. This is my desk here. If I turn the camera that way, you can see the chair out of the way. See my work desk over there, printer and everything, whiteboard. So yeah, it's proper office now. And then eventually I'm going to get a second one of these monitors, 2 monitors on this desk. And I'll put them on clamps, and I'll put the mic on a clamp, and get a that doesn't feel right for some reason. There we go. That doesn't look right, does it? That does not look right. Yeah, and get what's that chair back now? That's to do with chair. I don't guess that's my office chair. Yeah, so lots more things to get. We're going to get a second monitor. I'm going to get some monitor clamps so that the monitors are off the desk. There's not a lot of room on the desk for the monitors. So yeah, I've still only got one monitor running because I can't get a second monitor. Gonna get a Stream Deck as well. Gonna get a new chair because this is old. Eventually get a new desk. Yeah, so we'll just get everything bit by bit. I'll see how the TP-Link goes. Because this is the TP-Links that I got. But they've already gone off twice tonight. But they're not. Obviously, there was a power thing, so it may have been whatever's the power issue downstairs might have affected it. So I'll keep an eye on it. But if this becomes a regular occurrence where I keep losing internet access, then obviously that's not good for streaming. I'll have to buy an Ethernet cable. It'll have to be like a 10-meter network cable for a minute. And then everyone upstairs into here. That's the only thing I could do really. I feel like I could buy a Wi-Fi card, but I can't be bothered. That's too much hassle. But yeah, so oh, you got a light up here. I might not be able to do the task. You did, yes, but what just happened when it went off? That appears to be a problem with the extension and everything plugged into downstairs rather than the TP-Link. Somehow the extension and everything plugged into come loose. Because basically the ones where you plug, so they've got a socket on the front. So I've got one plugged in downstairs in the living room, which has an extension plugged into it, and then the router and everything, and the TV and everything powers into that. So it was the router lost power, not the TP-Link. Because there's some reason the extension lead came loose, I don't know why. But that might have also been why it went off briefly earlier on Friday, because if it wasn't in properly, so I'll keep an eye on it. Obviously, if it causes issues, then I'll have to buy a 10-meter internet cable. But yeah, so it was just to do a little stream to you guys that looked there, little tour of the office. I'm not very happy with this background with the board there and the printer. But nothing I can do about it. Although having the board there, I can write things on the board. Behind me. But yeah, it's just good because what basically kicked off the office thing was when I started a job a couple of weeks ago, and I work from home, which is why I converted this. This was my spare room. I converted. I have a stapler. I have a stapler. I also have. I can reach it. Yeah, I can reach it. I have everything. I have this. It's falling down. Yeah. You see that? Highlighters. Sticky tape. Some little stick tape thing, but I'm not sure they are. Pencils. What do you call that again? You know when you should stick your paper, like notes on, post-it notes. And some loose staples in there. So yeah, I have all the stationery. I have all the stationery. I even have in the cupboard there. I have. I was sent 2,500 sheets of paper from a printer, so that's 5 packs of 500. And I was sent a load of envelopes and stamps and stuff. So hello, what happened? Basically, somehow, while I was a PE streaming, when I plugged the TP-Link in downstairs, I mustn't have pushed the plug in all the way because that's what my extension downstairs for the router and everything plugged into. And somehow it's loosened itself so much that it cut power to the router, and hence my stream went off. But you just missed with some stationery. Yeah, I've just sent off some stationery. But yeah, so I've got all sorts of stuff here because I do a lot of varied stuff, and some of it will involve printing things off and posting them. Hence why all the big printing session. But yeah, I might look at getting an expert or something like that because I just don't like this background. It wouldn't be so bad if it was a blank wall and I could put poster stuff on, but it's a whiteboard and a printer. So yeah, but yeah, so we're getting there. This is step one, and if you've missed it, it's moved to not stationary anymore. Ah, there's one. But sure, this everyone jokingly said in the chat. He said it's not an office if you don't have a proper stapler. Then I went, I do have a stapler. Oh, there we go. Yeah. And yeah, so I'll just get it again. I'll just show you what I was showing everyone. This is a bit surreal. This is my desk organizer. All the post-it notes, highlighters, pen and pencil, sticky tape, and then these little sticky nothings, which I'm not entirely sure what they're for. There's a highlighter falling down. And then I've got 2,500 sheets of printed paper, and a big pack of envelopes and stamps, and it's the whiteboard behind me. Has got there's 4 different pens for that, and some magnets which you can just see on the internet. Yeah. So I've got a lot of stationery. And there's a big notepad over there. So haven't got any paper clips. That's one thing I don't have. I don't think. Oh, I've even got. So you know, I said I've got post-it notes. They gave me backup. Oh, good. If I run out, I've got another 6 packs there. Oh, and I've got a big box of staples if I run out of staples as well. Oh, this is the. This is one of the packs of print paper. It's not a full pack, but it's around. There's another 4 of them in the cupboard. That's what makes an office an office. But yeah, got paper clips. Or a hole punch. I do want a hole punch, got useful. But yeah, so it's the reason why I decided to bring the PC up here and finally get them on is because I've now got an office space because I've converted this room from a spare room into an office. Yeah, so I've actually got my work desk just over there. You can see in that by the window, and then I've just got my own gaming desk over here. And yeah, so to pop it on, I need more stuff as well. I need to put some stuff on the walls because the walls are all apart from that wall behind me. The wall in front of me is completely bare, so we need to put some stuff up. I do have some pictures and stuff actually. I even got. We gave you this, and I've never used it. Where is that? Here it is. This, which is like a load of picture frames in one giant picture frame with no pictures in it. So that'll go. Don't forget up in here. Might do. Haven't decided yet. There is somewhere. There is a. Ah, yes. Simpsons picture. That's probably going to go back on the wall. You can see that. Well, there's a reflection, but yeah. So yeah, there's cosmetic stuff I need to do in here. Look at the walls a little bit. Yes, Manus, I'm aware of that. You know why it's so dark? Because the light, right? So the light. This is my work desk there, over there, by the way, Manus. See the lights there. There's the window, right? There's the door to the room. There's the window, and there's the light. It's right above the window. I don't know why they made it that way, but they have. So there's no light in the middle of the room. It's weird. I don't know why they've done that. But yes, Marcus, and hello to you, sir. I'm just saying that this is just a test stream because I've got my new monitor. if I take this off again, apologies anyone getting. It's my new monitor. 27-inch eye armor. The second monitor's not working because I think my VGA port's not working. But I'm going to get another one of these monitors, I think, and then I can just you got a display port on, so I can use that. And then I'm going to get some clamps, and so basically the two monitors will be on the clamps, will not be on the desk. I'll get one for the mic as well. But I was just saying, Malice, that I'm not happy with the brightness. I keep changing to the minute. Brightness settings are contrast is 50. Oh, it keeps going off. That's annoying. That contrast is 50, brightness is 80. But I don't think it's right. But I don't know. I don't know what it's supposed to be set to. I can't find any information in the instructions or in the online or anything about what it should be. Which is correct, I think. But yeah, there is a light is on the list. We are going to sort out a light in here. But there's many other things I've just said. So I said the monitor's going to go on clamps. Going to get a desk clamp. We're going to get a stream deck. I'm going to get a new chair to replace this one. Probably get a bigger desk. We'll get some sort of light set up. But it's just going to have to be like there is money coming now, but I'm just going to have to not go crazy and get other ones. So this one's purchase was getting the monitor and these TP links, so getting access into this room. But yeah, so that's where we're at. I'm hoping we're going to do a proper stream tomorrow night from Game Access. This was just a test thing. Yeah, and then we'll probably be back to normal streams again next week. But yes, so we need to look into put there a basic lamp pointing towards the wall above the monitor for. Yeah, well I've got, so when I was streaming from my living room, I do have a standing lamp, which is what I was using for light. So it might be for the time being I have to bring that standing lamp up here. I just think I've got another socket. Have I got a spare? Yes, I've got two spare. Yes, I've got a spare socket on my extension under my desk, so yes, I could do that. Yeah, that's the problem with the light rings is they tend to be quite expensive, and so I was kind of thinking I might buy myself a desk because my work desk I just showed you over there, but behind it that I could do with a lamp on that, so it might be that I buy a lamp, and then when I'm working I move it over there. But yeah, so we're gradually, now that we're working and got money from, we're gradually sort of sorting out the rig and everything, bit by bit. Hopefully next month or maybe we'll get a second monitor, and I'll get the clamps, and then the ones that are not on the desk. I don't think I'd fit two of these on the desk, to be honest. I think I would need the clamps. And then we'll get the stream deck, and we'll get the clamp for the mic, as I keep saying. The chair, desk, sort out the lighting. And it'll be much better. Yeah, but yeah, so we'll be able to start doing the game playthroughs again. So we're going to start off with Mass Effect Legendary Edition. We'll pick up tomorrow, and then I can't what else we've got on the list of things to do. I've got the list. I've just seen everyone's link about the mic boost. I should check that. I don't think I've got that on, but I shall check that. What else have we got? So yeah, there's Jedi Fallen Order, Mass Effect Legendary, which is not on the list for some reason. Why is that not on the list? That's odd that I haven't put that on the list. Jedi Fallen Order, Mass Effect Legendary Edition, Oddworld New Tasty, Batman Arkham Origins. There's 4 games. Well, technically there's 3 Mass Effect, isn't there? So, oh, it's on the current list. There we go, it's on the current list. So yeah, so we will start them. We will start them off tomorrow. I'm still not happy with the brightness on this monitor. Like, let's turn it in. Expenses back up and temp. We want a pair of gatos, and it's such a ring, but it's too dark for chatting it. Yeah. Yeah, but the Legendary Edition doesn't include Andromeda. The Legendary Edition is just the first 3 Mass Effects. So I'll just be playing for the what's on the Legendary Edition. If I get that installed tonight or tomorrow, I must do that, and then we can do that. Yes, so that is pretty much anything. If anybody has any ideas about what the brightness setting should be on this monitor, please let me know. Because I can't find any information anywhere on it. Oh yeah, played for the Mass Effect 3 edition, yeah. I believe Phoenix just finished the Mass Effect 1 on Legendary Edition. So yeah, we'll be starting that tomorrow. Something I've been wanting to do since I was I think Phoenix gifted me actually. I don't remember when. I think it was maybe October, November time, maybe. Perhaps. It was before Christmas and all that. Yeah, so it's a shame I can't get second monitor running, and that's a real pain. I say monitor, it's just a little portable TV, but for some reason the port that I use for the VGA is not working. It's not a VGA port, it's what you call it, it's a different type of port, but it's got a VGA adapter in it, and then but that's not working, so it must be the adapters. But as I say, these monitors have display ports, and my PC has a display port, so when I get the second monitor, I'll just connect it straight to the display port. In hindsight, I should have bought a display port cable instead of the VGA cable, and because then I could have put my main monitor in by display port and plugged that secondary thing by HDMI. Never mind. But actually, else I could do in the meantime is buy a display port cable and then get a second screen back up and running. Yeah, played 1 as we normally did, 2 mostly Renegade, and did 3 Redemption of the Paragon. Yeah. I think when I originally put, I had that ball on the Xbox 360, and I think I did a wall on Paragon. I think. Yeah, pretty sure I did. Yes. But yeah, so yeah, it's just a little testing stream. Ironically, there's been more people in this stream tonight. There's been a lot of streams in a couple of months, but there you go. But yeah, so we will doing when Next Action hasn't dropped, so yeah, we will be doing Mass Effect Legends tomorrow night. Fingers crossed the TP links work. Because if they start losing the connection on me, then I'll have to get like a 10-meter network cable. But yeah, let me just quickly check this thing that Evolt sent. Don't think I've got it on, but we'll have a look. Input, choose your high definition microphone. Where is it? Sound. System. Sound. Device properties. I wrote there's no microphone boost on because there's no microphone boost slider at all. It just shows microphone. There's no microphone. So there's not even a microphone boost option. So Not that. Is there still a crackling noise on the microphone? Anyone in the chat can tell me. Please let me know if there is. But yeah, so we're gonna leave there. This is literally just a little test stream. Catch everybody, let me know what's going on. Make sure everything's working. And we will do a proper stream tomorrow. I'm gonna kick off Mass Effect Edition. Don't know stream on Saturday, but I haven't done any this week. So yes. So we will see you all tomorrow evening. I'll try and get some light in here tomorrow night. So please let me know if the mic's still crackling. I don't know why it's doing that, if it's still doing it. And yes, thank you all for dropping by for the chat. And yeah, we'll see you all tomorrow. Until then, good night, everybody. May the awesome be with you all.